We need to know that we have people in our country and in the world who stand for something and who stand up for the people and who stand up for the planet. And if they are persecuted in the way that Julian Assange is being persecuted, we may never know. I mean, our children won't even know that there was someone who said, hey, you should not shoot anyone from a helicopter, and especially people who are not bothering you. I mean, they won't know. In the same way that we have lost so many wonderful people. I mean, how many people know anything about John Brown, for instance? You know, this great abolitionist who died for fighting for Black people, for our freedom. They hide these people from us in this very way that they're doing with Julian Assange. They just lock them away, they kill them. And who are we to let this happen? Who are we? Who are we to let this happen, really? You know, so we need to press on, you know, all the people who awaken to the condition that Julian Assange is suffering under, and his family. I am especially concerned about his family. This is just a wrong, it's an evil. And we have the power to change it. It takes waking up and it takes acting, that's all. And also, because we are now, all of us, locked down, locked in, locked up with the virus, what a perfect time to just revolt and say enough already. You know, free all these people. Like Julian, although I don't know how many people are quite like Julian, he's quite exceptional. But it's time to stand up and say, free the people. So if you can't talk about it, how can you do anything about it? And if you're afraid to speak, how can you ever move anywhere? It's absolutely essential. People can disagree, that's their right. But it should not be their right to lock you up for saying something they don't like. That's ridiculous. And we actually outnumber these people who are making these laws. And that's what has to happen. We have to awaken to that fact. I mean, we should just, everybody, every one of us should say, what can we do to get Julian Assange and people like him out of these prisons? And just find a way, find whatever you can do. It may be small, it may be whatever. But that's what we can do. Well, I think ignorance is our greatest enemy. And lucky for us, ignorance is something that can be defeated. You know, and I think if people take the time to actually look into this case and what Assange did and what he's doing and what he's standing for, it will be fairly simple to realize that this is someone who is trying to give us all a fuller life, a freer life, a happier life. This man is actually bringing us a gift. And we should be very, very, you know, intelligent enough to see that if we look into our lives, there will be all these areas where we can be free people. We don't have to be just stooges and slaves of whatever the media is telling us is the flavor of the week. You know, this is really something. I mean, it's a great, great offering. And we should rise up and accept it as the offering that it is. I mean, I don't want it to be his life, though, that's being offered, or the father, the children of Julian Assange. I don't want them to be like so many of the children of, you know, assassinated and imprisoned people where they grow up without a father. If that happens, how can we bear it? How can we bear it when we can prevent it? We can prevent it. So I would just say for all of us, you know, just start studying. I believe in study. I believe in learning. I think learning is one of the greatest things you can do to free yourself. Learn everything you can about this case. You know, it'll reveal your country to you in a way that perhaps you've never seen it. And let's just get on with it. You know, we are the many, they are the few.